Okay. All right. Ladies and gents, welcome back to Chainsaw Man. I know, it's a bit late. A bit late on the stream and really late on Chainsaw Man in general. It's been a couple of weeks, I know. But anyways, we are back. We're going to be doing chapter 121 to 122. Chapter 123 will be next week, which is great. I don't know if I'm going to be doing 123 next week, but we'll see the circumstances. But anyways, hello everybody who is on the stream, and to any of you who are watching the VOD. Gonna be honest, kind of tired. Kind of tired and not feeling well, so I'm not really hoping or anticipating a long stream. I've been doing a really long stream for like 2 streams straight. 3 hours on Attack on Titan and then 3 hours on Vinland Saga. Yeah. Stuff gets real with these chapters. We shall see. Last time on Chainsaw Man, if I remember correctly, it was the thing with Nayuta. We learn about her deal with Denji and all that stuff. Asa gets out, doesn't remember anything because obviously that's just how it works. And then we end with Asa meeting with Yoshida and them going out to someplace, and that's probably where we're gonna be doing, right? Anyways. Ooh, the theory of happiness. Interesting. Let me just move here. Okay. I'll wait for a couple of people to, to come in once again, because hello, Oranjo. Hello. Any expectations for these chapters? Not really. No real expectations. I mean, obviously we're gonna be talking with Yoshida, so we're probably gonna get more about like his stance, his position in the narrative of Chainsaw Man, because that's like the number one question that a lot of us have been having, right? What is Yoshida? Why is he sus? And why? And like, what's his plan? What is his deal? Like what is? Who is he working for? Or and all that stuff. You know. So we're probably gonna get into that. That's probably my only expectations. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I imagine less people will be today because newest chapter got leaked in full last. Wait, what? The newest chapter? Wait, newest chapter. So 120, 122. You're talking about 122. First, the chapter script got leaked, and now a whole chapter. Well, yup. You just heard about the well, yeah. I just heard about the leak. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to find the leaks. It's not like I'm actively trying to spoil myself. I actually have, responsibilities. I'm very patient. Can you believe it? I just stay the fuck away from social media and all of that. So this is news to me. This is news to me. Hello Santana. All pages 122. Jesus. I'm actually pretty glad that I did not got the leaks at all. How? How did that happen? Also goes to show that people just immediately want to gobble up whatever they can. Was I mean, obviously I haven't read 121 and 122 yet. So question, when 122 got leaked, was it like the official translations got leaked, or was it like fan translated or whatever? Because that could make a huge difference. Apparently it was accidentally released early. Ah. It was leaked in Chinese fan translations. Hmm. And you know what this reminds me of? And this is why I'm kind of scared for the fandom of Chainsaw Man. You know what this reminds me of? Attack on Titan. This is literally how the final chapters of Attack on Titan went on with the fandom. Like everything got leaked early, everything was like fan translated, and everybody went haywire because of the fan translations like isn't how it's supposed to be, and everybody was like speculating and everything, and just leads to whole disappointments. But anyways, okay. Very interesting news. Thank you for sharing with me. I'm still not gonna look at any leaks at all because I think that's dumb. It's one thing to look at like a single page leak or a single frame leak or whatever, or like informational leaks, and one thing when the entire thing got leaked. You know what I mean? Like it's two completely different things. Anyways, chapter 121, The Theory of Happiness. Devil Hunter Club Student Council Office, okay? We are back at school, apparently, that is totally fine, it seems. Like, the school is fine. Like, we just destroyed school like a couple of chapters ago, but I guess everything is fine. Here's your coffee, says Yoshida. Got a little Chainsaw Man plushie doll, whatever you want to call it, in the sofa. That's pretty cute. Merchandising. Are you sure we can drink this? Isn't the Devil Hunter Club? Isn't it the Devil Hunters Club? I don't see why not. You're technically a member. Hirofumi Yoshida, the guy who rejected me when Yoru randomly asked him out. He's with Denji a lot. They say he's a public safety devil hunter despite being in high school. He must be busy. Why spend his time on a loner like me? Could it be he started noticing me after I asked him out? What were you mumbling back by the school gates? Then life is easier on your own? I question why you'd think that out loud. I more or less agree though. He's pressing on it, right? Now, I don't want to make any assumptions on the symbolism on the two coffees. With the chair. With the table. It's probably easier to get by living with another person, one thing leading to another, but there's no guarantee you'll build a permanently mutual agreeable relationship. Okay? These days, with books and TV, you can have one-sided parasocial... Getting kind of real here. The solitary life is less risky. He's affirming my values. He does like me. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we're on the same page. There's something I've wanted to tell you for a while now. The thing is, here we go. I don't want to go to the next page yet. But Asa going from I don't like this dude to he's affirming my values. He does like me, and just the way she just perceives it is funny and also relatable. I would say for a lot of people, especially for younger teenagers, even young adults, even grown adults. A lot of people actually. He's just like me for real, nah. Well, kind of. He's affirming my values. He does like me. Oh my gosh. There's something I've wanted to tell you for a while now. The thing is, focusing on we're really focusing on Asa. We're focusing on Yoshida's mouth. What he's about to say. We're focusing on her eyes, her reaction to it. What's the next page? I want you to stay away from Denji. Okay. Okay. Huh? Why? I'd rather not say. You can interpret it however you like. I'm glad we had this chat. Have a good one. So you dragged me all this way just to tell me to stay away from Denji? That's it? Like that's it? That's probably in Asa's mind, right? Like why are you wasting my time? You're just gonna let me go here and then just say that like why drag me here at all? I want you to stay away from Denji. I'm glad we had this chat. Have a good one. I just can't pinpoint it because it feels more. On one hand, it makes sense because Yoshida knows who Denji is. He is the Chainsaw Man, and you could interpret this as Yoshida making sure that Denji would not have another friend that could eventually get hurt or killed again, that could potentially ruin Denji's psyche the way Power and Aki did in the past. For example, you can interpret it that way. At least that's how I'm interpreting it in a good light. If I'm assuming that Yoshida is doing this for with good intentions, that's my number one interpretation, right? He doesn't want Denji to have another person that could potentially become close to him, that could sadly, be taken away and and history repeating itself. Or here's the other interpretation, is that he's not only saying this because he knows that Denji is the Chainsaw Man, but he also knows that who Asa really is and what power she has. It could be a matter of, hey, if Denji knows who you are, Denji is gonna kill you. So I would like if you stay away from your potential killer, right? We also shouldn't we also should take into account the fact that we have imposter Denji running around, right? We don't know what's going on with that. That just appeared for one panel, then we never saw him again, right? So maybe it has something to do with that. We don't know. Probably doesn't want to overcomplicate his job by having these two interact. Well, yeah. Also, could be the case again, like just like how Yoshida says it. You can interpret this however you like, right? I can interpret it in a positive, good light that Yoshida just wants Denji, to not have other people getting killed that are close to him. I can also interpret it, like I said again, Yoshida knowing who Asa is on her other personality, Yoru, and a bunch of other stuff that we probably don't know yet because of what his intentions are. Have a good one, he says. Farewell. Hello. Okay, this is good. I like it already. We're going back to Nayuta. One of the things that I was talking about last time was I kind of want more Nayuta focus. Like I want more. Like it's great that we saw her, but I kind of want to spend just a bit more time with her before we went back to Asa. Okay. We're back with Nayuta. I smell something nasty. It's the nastiest devil scent I've ever smelled. It's the nose. A good scent. Did she just slap Denji's ass? Go, Chainsaw Man, it's devil hunting time. Oh, I don't feel like being Chainsaw Man anymore. Oh, this dude is depressed, man. Not again. My boy Denji just wants us to be happy. What? No way, why not? Because even if everybody finds out I'm him, and the ladies don't want me, they're gonna block me anyway. Smacks his ass again. No way, I wanna watch you fight. I wanna watch this brat. This brat. The nastiest devil scent she's ever smelled. Fammy? Fammy, hello? We're probably gonna cut back to us after this. Or maybe not. Am I going to be single for life? Denji is just like me for real. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, lots of people will like you. Miyako. Or Meowie. Whatever you want to call it. You could get way more love than from... You could get way more love than from a girlfriend. Doesn't that sound super awesome? Hang on, let me think it over. Hell yeah! Some things just never change. But you can definitely tell like Denji's energetic character that we saw in season 1 is being really reduced. Like he's been through some shit. Like Denji is still Denji, but he's definitely not, as energetic as he is before. Great paneling from Fujimoto here with like with the background of Asa here. I'm really enjoying it. Very interesting how Nayuta says it, because it's also how Denji feels, right? If I turn into Chainsaw Man, lots of people will like me, right? That's basically his mentality, right? It's the sad mentality that Denji thinks that people will like him because he is Chainsaw Man and not because he is Denji, right? His self-esteem basically is what I'm talking about. The old, if you're nothing without the suit, then you're nothing at all, and all that stuff. Because it ties back to part 1 of Chainsaw Man on how Makima only ever sees Chainsaw Man and not Denji. You can definitely tell that has an effect on Denji's like perception and his view of himself, of like people loving, they see me as Chainsaw Man, not as Denji. And even Nayuta here, ironically enough, right? Just, the one who is saying, like, if you turn into Chainsaw Man, lots of people will like you, right? Hell yeah, he says. Some of Makima's control devil's tendencies shining through there, with Nayuta talking about getting more love from fans than a girlfriend. Yep. I'm quick to convince myself someone likes me. Then when I'm wrong, my feelings get hurt. A life of solitude really would be better than feeling like this. Hmm. You may be right, says Yoru. There's nothing even good about me. Who am I even living for? I only care about myself. Yet whenever I get lonely, I crave companionship. How arrogant is that? I know you're arrogant, Asa. I love that we are having, this back and forth convo between Yoru and Asa, and I love how Yoru is showing actual concern to her female body hose. In a way, right? Crazy to think that in the first couple of chapters of part 1, Yoru is just like hell bent on I'm gonna take care of your body. I'm gonna take over your body, and and they have like this really rough start, and now they're just closer. I love it. I know you're arrogant, Asa, but methinks you're being a little too down on yourself. Look at this. Yoru giving Asa some life advice. Kind of weird, but really interesting. I'm just tired. Tired of my inability to maintain a lasting relationship with another human being. That kind of hits. I hate that. I hate that it kind of hits, and I can kind of get it. It's just like me for real. Maybe I'd be better off dead. Okay, that's a bit too far. Love the paneling from Fujimoto once again, right? Back and forth. Storyboard like, film like. Maybe I'd be better off dead, completely obstructing Asa's face, right? She doesn't care about herself anymore at that point, right? What the fuck is this? Yoru taking over? Something's wrong, Asa, stay back! Again, showing care, attention, and concern for Asa's safety, right? Stay back, Asa. I don't want you to get hurt. That's basically what is going on, right? Love these two. Alright, what's happening here? What is happening here? Fami? What the what is going on? Okay. Okay. They're all looking at me, okay. As if they're being controlled. But pretty sure this isn't really Nayuta, so what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Is there anybody that I know? I don't see anybody who's like, who we can know, but there's like older people, younger people, kids, middle schoolers, teenagers, couples, a kid, like an actual kid. Hello. What is going on here? I love this shot, by the way. Asa looking up and everybody's looking down on him as if she is being judged. But it's not really Asa, it's actually Yoru. Alright, give me a sec while I open chapter 122. That was very interesting. That was a really that was a setup chapter, right? That was a setup. That was a setup chapter. The prophecies. Chapter 122. Hello. Who do we have here? Eating something, are we? Honey toast, the seasonal fruits assortment, vanilla ice cream, chocolate cake, oven baked pancakes, strawberry parfait. 5 each of all of those. Very hungry indeed. I figured you would be very hungry. We're back at the same cafe that Denji and Yoshida was having their convo. Okay. So, I mean, we know that Yoshida and Fami has some sort of connection. We have seen Yoshida looking at Fami looking at Yoshida in a couple of chapters ago. So we know all that. So this isn't really surprising to me. But we are actually getting this. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Okay. What's the deal? What is the deal? Well, I did say I would treat you. I wish you'd held back a little. You're the one who asked to meet. It's only right that it's on you. I didn't think you'd really show, Fami-senpai? Or should I say, Famine Devil? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. The plot thickens. Call me Fami. Fami. I've heard the rumors that devils are bad with names, but an alias that low effort? Are you even trying to hide? I don't care if my identity is exposed. What do you want? Not to follow a rumor with another one, but there's this urban legend going around town lately, okay? From the prophecies of what the holy shit, it's we're going there. We're going there. The prophecies of Nostradamus. We're actually going there. We're going for the end of the world route. We are actually going to the end of the world route. The literal apocalypse. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah. Okay. We're actually incorporating good old wacky Nostradamus here. In the 7th month of 1999, a great king of terror will descend. It's getting attention for predicting the end of humanity. Society sees the buzz as nothing more than sensationalized TV and excitable students, but public safety believes otherwise. We're setting up the end game. We are actually setting up the end game of Chainsaw Man. In an experiment they had, 30 convicts make contract with the Future Devil on the condition of their release. Okay, Future Devil. Then what? Then public safety had them ask when they're going to die. All of them are gonna say the 7th month of 1999. That's. Is that what we're doing? Surprise, surprise! The Future Devil predicted that 23 out of 30 will lose their lives in July of 1999. And I know you're up to something. Public safety believes it's connected to the prophecies of Nostradamus. I'm still. What is your deal, Yoshida? I'm still trying to, because he's talking to the Famine Devil, right? Whether or not he knows that Fami is a part of the 4 horsemen is not the main issue here. The main issue is that he is having a conversation with a devil, right? I mean, this is similar to how Kishibe and Makima's relation was in part 1, right? Kishibe knows who Makima is. That doesn't mean that all of public safety knows who or what Makima is, right? But this is different, right? Because Makima definitely has like power on public safety, right? You know, like people would bat an eye. This is just a fucking student. So what is going on? I don't think that he is doing this out of the orders of public safety. Like he is doing this on his own. Like public safety doesn't know what Yoshida is doing right now. I came here to make you talk. If you refuse, I might have to start giving you the devil treatment. There we go. There we go. But still, though, giving a devil a chance, right? The other 7 died this week, don't they? 40 seconds ago, a devil appeared at East District. Okay, this is what this is. Okay. So it's not Fami. So it's not Fami. The devil that Yuta smelled was not Fami. 40 seconds ago, a devil appeared at East District Tamano Apartments, the first of the devils who will shepherd the world to the ultimate terror. What the? Okay. She is a devil with the name of a primal fear. Her name is. I am scared. I am scared. I don't want to flip to the next page just yet. I want to read chat just for a couple of minutes. Yeah, Nostradamus is canon. And well, I mean, he's a real person. Like Nostradamus, it's not like Nostradamus is like a fictional character. Like he is a real person. Chainsaw Man is set in the real world, right? Just with wacky devils. This is one of the reasons why I think Yoshida is much older than we think. Would an organization really send a high school boy to negotiate talk with a freaking horseman? That's the thing, though. Then again, like, this is still at the end of the day a shonen manga, right? Like anything goes. But I get your point, right? I would actually assume that Yoshida is on the same age, is like on a similar age to, let's say, like Aki. If Yoshida is older than we think he is, I would say he's probably at the same age as Aki. But for now, I'm just going to assume that Yoshida is just a high school boy because that is what the narrative is telling us right now. Obviously, that could change, so I'm just going with the flow. I don't want to predict and give any false, theories and whatever, because I don't want to disappoint or ruin my own expectations. She's the devil with the name of a primal fear. Her name is... Okay. There's only one name that I can think of, because it ties directly to the Four Horsemen, being being these otherworldly beings, and based on the Bible, that will shepherd the world to the ultimate terror. I would actually be surprised if they're not actually talking about death. But because of how predictable that is, I don't know. Like I can't think of anybody else but death. But if it's not death, let's say it's not death. Like I'm thinking of something else that is not death. Because death is, the last horseman, right? We saw all of the other 3 horsemen, and death is the last one. But but Fami is using Shido. We know. I mean, again, assuming that all of the horsemen are female, it would make sense, right? She is a devil with the name of a primal hunt. She is a devil with the name of a primal fear. Her name is But I'm still thinking about like, Next page. They're not telling me. They're not telling me. They're not telling me. All right, so we were zooming in on this apartment complex, right? We went into, we were zooming in to these two couples. So at work today, my boss said I might get promoted next month. Wow, congratulations, that's amazing. Thanks. I am amazing, aren't I? Right, so amazing. Are you getting a raise? Totally. I mean, I don't know for sure. I bet they'll force annoying work on me though. So can I buy a car? I've told you, no cars. We can take the train. No? I guess you're right. The maintenance and insurance costs are supposed to be nuts. Hey, don't you think we should just die? Die? Sure. Let's. Come on. They're making it obvious here. They're kind of making it obvious here. Well, I guess it's kind of obvious. Don't you think we should just die? Die? Sure. Let's die. I wonder who the devil is. Again, I would be very surprised if it's not actually Dev. So I'm really curious to see, like, if it's actually not Dev, then who it is. Die? Sure. Let's die. Chainsaw Man pillows once again. A car. Whoop. And off they go. Jesus Christ, what the What a sight. What a sight. I mean, it's a terrible fucking sight. Don't get me wrong, but what a sight to see. Even Yoru's like scared of it. Ruler sword. Bro, you see that face from Yoru? You see that? You see this? This face from Yoru? Like, I've never seen Yoru like this before. She is shocked. Like, I have never seen her like this before. Immediately shows like this is beyond her. This is beyond her. Like how do you make your audience know that this is a very fucked up situation? Make one of the strongest character in the universe, right? One of the horsemen of the apocalypse, the war devil herself, be afraid. When the war devil herself is afraid, you know shit is about to get real. And then they come back. What the fuck is this? Ah, crap, I misjudged. This is not a fight I can win. So these people die, right? Like I'm still trying to process this, right? The people die. Immediate assumption would be the Death Devil, but then they come back to life. So, which kind of contradicts death, right? If it's death, then stay dead. But they're not staying dead. They're still alive. Obviously, there's I'm still trying to figure out who it is. If it's not death. Unless Fujimoto just giga brained this and instead of death, it's like life. Like the fear of life. What if it's life and death? What if life and death is just one devil with split personalities, just like Asa and Yoru is? I don't fucking know, dude. I have so many chills right now. This is not a fight I can win. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Darkness Devil. What the fuck am I looking at? This image has so. How do you encapsulate Fujimoto in a nutshell? This final panel is basically a work of art. The amount of the juxtaposition, the contrast, like the just the overall weirdness of it. Like you're seeing a high school girl with a giant ruler running away from an eldritch horror looking demon that is naked with multiple limbs with a pile of corpses and on the right. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Yeah. The complete absolute darkness of the panel on the right when we're only just seeing that devil itself. Ooh. Mm. But how just I'm still kind of wrapping my head how this ties to them dying though and manifesting this. I mean, we still don't know who this is, right? Like again, closest design that we can correlate this is the Darkness Devil. The Darkness Devil. Yes, I agree, right? But it's mm. I just you see these legs? You see these legs? These ain't legs. These are hands. That is a hand. That ain't no foot. That's a hand. That's a fucking hand, dude. Suicide Devil is very possible too. Asa was talking about, offing herself earlier in the chapter, right? So it could correlate to that, but I wouldn't say it's a primal fear though, because that's just a feeling that a person could that's a feeling that manifested from, from somebody when they are in like when they're in their darkest moment. Smash or pass. um I need to know what hang on. I need to know what what this middle section is before I say smash or pass. What is the function of this? Because I need to know that first. Oh man, change. The fact that this got leaked, as some of you have said before, it's actually pretty sad that it did got leaked because like this is like a really good moment from like Chainsaw Man. An umbilical cord. That's a very weird umbilical cord if it is though. Because it almost looks like a wing, right? Like yeah, I can see. If it's like only the left side, I can see it, but because it has like this extended like skin that connects it further, that makes it kind of look like a wing. I don't know, man. This shit is creepy, man. I love Fujimoto's design, by the way. I think Fujimoto's design is just spectacular. This is horrifying. This is just straight up horror. I love it. Hey Matt, if you could open chapter 101 around page 10, I think it would lose. Okay, hang on. I'll see if I can open it. Hang on, just give me a sec. "101 page 10. Oh, the right. The media broadcast that this dude is saying about like do you know the leading cause of death for Japanese people? Right. Because as we all know, Japan has sort of a reputation in regards to like suicide and all that stuff. There's literally a forest. There's like a suicide forest or whatever. Very interesting. Yoshida is contracted with a mythological god creature that embodies the fear of the unknown, and its physical appearance is unknown besides parts of its body being called tentacle-like. It's Cthulhu. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would not be surprised if it's actually Cthulhu. But obviously, with Fujimoto, it could be anything else. It could actually just be Cthulhu. Like if Cthulhu is real and like the fear of Cthulhu or the fear of mythology, right? Because I know some people are afraid, like if some of these myths and legends are real, right? Could be. There's also there's also still the mystery on how devils come to the human world exactly. Like how do they leave hell? Right. Like do they just walk out of the doors from hell, or is there another way for them to to appear, right? Like how does the reincarnation side of things work in this universe, right? I don't know if Fujimoto is going to dive deeper into the mythos of that, but I don't know. It's like one of those mysteries that are left unsolved or unknown to us audience and are left to our own interpretation. This is like one of the first times that we are actually seeing a devil appear out of nowhere, though. Like this devil just manifested out of nowhere from the corpses of these people, and Yoru's like, yep, nope, screw this, I'm out, peace. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm just here to kill Chainsaw Man. I'm not gonna deal with this. Fami says the devil that appeared in is one of the devils. Yes, true. The preacher listed the main cause of death for Japanese citizens being suicide, murder, accident, sickness, and age. So I think this is just part one of the Death Devil Exodia, so to speak. The Suicide Devil. Once they're all assembled, then we get the full Death Devil. Sai, I like the way you think. I like the idea of death being multiple amalgamations and multiple different devils that would then form into death itself. I actually like that idea. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but as an idea, it interests me. It makes it unique. Cthulhu was created by an author during the same time period that Chainsaw Man's story is set in, especially during these years. I'm pretty sure H.P. Lovecraft wasn't alive. Is not alive anymore during the time of Chainsaw Man. I could be wrong. Hang on. Cthulhu. Cthulhu, a fictional cosmic entity created by H.P. Lovecraft, first introduced in his short story Call of Cthulhu in 1928. That's like decades ago. Pretty sure Chainsaw Man is set during the late 90s, right? Unless there's information that I don't know yet, or I don't know of, which I would love to know. By the way, the thing around the waist is different in the leaked version, which is interesting. Really? Well, that's interesting. Okay. I get you, Flash Shinobi. Okay. We're not talking about when Cthulhu was created, but it was when Cthulhu was popularized. Okay. I get what you're saying now, because that would make sense. Because I know there's a lot of mythology and works by like other people concerning, like, let's say there was this book that got really popular now, even though it was released like decades ago, about like the possibilities of the human race in the future. What was it called? But there was this book that again, like I said, like there's this book about like the prospects of like the human race in the future and how like fucked up it is, and like the book just shows like how there's many different races of the human race in the future that are like completely alien. It's completely horrifying, but it's like a book that was released like decades ago, and it only got popular right now because of the internet and because of how people are sharing it. Okay, I get what you're saying now, Flash Shinobi. Okay. Yes, I have a brain. um Really, I'm actually really curious to see like the version that got leaked actually. Interesting. Like how different? Like censored different, or like how different it is. I think Fujimoto read Lovecraft's work. Oh, no doubt about it. Like there's no doubt that Fujimoto has read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. Like there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. His designs screams Lovecraftian horror. We still don't know who this is though. We still don't know who this devil actually is. I want to go back and see the design of the Darkness Devil again. Obviously, the main difference is Darkness Devil the Darkness Devil has like 4 heads, or four or 5 heads, and this one obviously does not have a head at all. But the main feature of the Darkness Devil is, of course, the limbs, right? That was like the thing that people were talking about, right? How the Darkness Devil's main appearance are those of limbs, because the fear of the limbs and the astronauts, right? It just rounded the nipples and covered the crotch with the sticking out wing thing. Huh. Interesting. Didn't one of Quan Chi's girlfriends said that primal fears are devil that haven't been killed even once? I'm gonna take your word for it. Now I see that what David Kinoto meant. If that's censorship, then man, I am sad for the Chinese readers. That is some local. I mean, there's a lot of censorship in Asian countries in general. Like even in Japan, like even Japanese people are not able to experience some animes the same way as we do, right? For people outside of Japan, right? Because they have to censor stuff on the TV broadcast version. Some things have to be dimmed out, for example, and then in the full release, the broadcast version that is like for streaming services, it's like normal. So yeah, there's definitely like a lot of things. You cannot post links on YouTube live chat, unfortunately, Sai. That's just how YouTube works. It sucks, I know. But I'll look up the that version of this chapter whenever I can, once we finish the stream. So how is a primal fear in the human world? That was like one of the things that we were talking about before, right? How can a devil appear in this world, right? Can devils only appear if you kill them, right? But it's like it's both ways, right? If a devil is killed in hell, then they got sent back to Earth. They get sent to the world, and then when they are killed in this world, that's when the reincarnation happens, when they go back to hell, right? Right, it must have died in battle within hell to be reborn here, perhaps, right? So again, it's like either this got killed in hell and then got reincarnated here, or got sent back here to Earth, or it's the thing that we were talking about, which is a one-way portal, a one-way door straight from heaven, straight from hell to. Well, actually, that is actually possible, is it not? Like Denji literally has done that before. In the final chapters of part 1, like he literally opened a door open from hell, and Denji went back, went in and went back. So I think it's possible. It is definitely possible in my eyes. It's just there's no door. It's a pile of corpses. And as Fami says, the first of the devils who will shepherd the world to the ultimate terror. Do you know what? Do you know what else? Because this has been the one thing that has been bugging me a bit because of how this is being presented, like this specific devil, and why I actually think this is the deaf devil or a part of the deaf devil. So here's the thing, right? If we're going off the Bible, right? If we're going off the Book of Revelations and how the Book of Revelations describe each of the horsemen, while not specifically talking about the horsemen themselves, but the horses, though. Death is pale. Death is a pale horse. Which could, again, it could either be a red herring or this could actually be the first form of death, right? Because this feels like an incomplete design, right? It's still manifesting itself. It's still trying to find itself. This is why I kind of like the idea of what some of you guys said about like how the deaf devil is like multiple devils separated, and then when they join in, they became like the deaf devil. But either way, just a thought, just a thought. The fact that the deaf devil or the horse carrying death, according to the Book of Revelations, is a pale horse, and the fact that this is a pale design, it's white. There's some correlations here, right? It could be coincidence. It could not be coincidence. We don't know yet. But again, it's just one thing that I will keep at the back of my mind. I'm gonna go back to chapter 101 after reading some of your. Hang on. Yeah, that is interesting. That is actually interesting. About that about the dude in chapter 101 and his, him saying like Seven will die and peacefully. I mean, that dude could may as well just be an ex public safety dude or whatever. Like who knows? Who knows? Or maybe he's actually one of the convicts and he got out and really I don't actually know. I don't know, but it is interesting though. Man, if that is in fact death, which I think it is, I wonder if Fujimoto will make a way for her to look more like a normal girl, considering the War Devil looks like a bird normally. I'm sure he will. I'm sure Fujimoto will find a way. Preferably an older, normal, an older form, like an adult woman, for example, just like Makima. I don't know, just to balance things out, because we have two high schools high school students as like war and famine. I would kind of like Death to be slightly older in physical appearance, just to balance things out. Make her a really hot businesswoman. just make her like the same age as Makima. Just do that. Yeah, no break next week. So if next week things are fine and smooth, then we'll do next week's chapter live once again. It'd be refreshing for Death to lack a corporal form, unlike her sisters, though. It is. It is. Like I will also be entertained by the fact that if this is just Death herself, like this is if this. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us can kind of agree that this form isn't like Dev's final form. If even if it is Dev, whatever devil this is like a form that is still forming. But still, I would still imagine that Death would have a human form so that she can, you know, walk around society without people looking at her, all weird and stuff. Like she definitely needs to blend in one way or another. Oh yeah, Yoshida definitely wants the world to survive. Yeah, like who doesn't? Who does not? I would like my home to be alive and well and peaceful and prosperous and not be destroyed by the apocalypse. Thank you very much. His objective is very clear. It's just a matter of um why he's doing it. Well, I mean we know why. It's pretty obvious why. But still. the way he's going about it is what we well is what most of us has is what it is what most of us have an not an issue, but it's what most of us are confused. Let's just put it that way, because he's been going about it pretty sus, and he doesn't really want to tell anybody any information at all. Which you know that's like the one part that is maybe confusing for a lot of people. It's so weird to remember we still have Justice Devil at school and Fake Sawman lurking. I mean, Justice Devil is I mean, Justice Devil has been taken care of. But yeah, Fake Sawman is still roaming around out of nowhere. We don't know what that's gonna do, or like what's that gonna be with this with the story. Like we don't know what's the deal with that. Like Fujimoto just showed us Fake Sawman and then just forgot. He doesn't really forgot. Like he's keeping it. He's waiting for the right moment to show him again. It's so out of place right now that we just have no idea why it existed in the first place. I'm fine with Kishibe and like Kobeni not in the picture now. Like I feel like they've served their purpose well in part 1. Um and since currently part 2 we're focusing more on Asa and her journey with Yoru, it kind of makes sense why we don't really see a lot of Kishibe and Kobeni, for example. Like I'm fine with them not really being present in part 2 for the time being. Plot twist, there is no fake Sawman. It was Denji all along sleepwalking. I mean, evidence suggests that that is not the case, but it is a funny joke regardless. The Yoshida equals death theory was so dumb in my eyes. I'm just putting it that way. Every time I hear people say that Yoshida is the Death Devil, I'm like, nah. No, I'm rolling my eyes like no. Just no. It just makes no sense. Kobeni must be enjoying a nice vacation, hopefully far away from all of this. I hope so. That girl needs some break. She deserves all of the vacation that she wanted. Things we know, devils are resurrected in hell in the real world upon death. Given the fact this primal fear 100% had to have died in hell. The question is, who killed this primal devil? That's the question, right? If that is the case and this primal devil was killed in hell, then who killed it? This is why I am more certain at the fact that he did not actually die, and this is using another way to get into the real world, like opening an actual portal and just manifesting itself. We're still speculating here. Like all of this has been speculative. Like there's no definitive proof to back a lot of our speculation. It's mostly just speculation based on how the story is structured, some of the things that we can interpret, and things that we can logically think of for the time being. Like it's clear that it's really clear that Fujimoto is really playing with the concepts of like the devil mythos in this part, starting with this chapter, and I'm really loving it. The fact that a primal devil is on Earth means he died. Well, not really though. I mean, that's the idea that a devil needs to be. That was like the question that we had in earlier on stream when we were having this discussion, right? How devils appeared on Earth in the first place. The one way that we do know now, right? The one information that we do know now is the fact that if they die, they get reincarnated. If they die if they die in hell, they get reincarnated on Earth. If they die on Earth, then they get reincarnated in hell. That is the one information that we do know. Yes, that doesn't mean that is the only way. That's the discussion that we're currently having right now, right? It's merely speculative, right? We're just entertaining ourselves with the idea of what if this devil didn't actually die and this devil actually just appeared out of nowhere? Like, how would that work, and how would that change the story that we know? Because let's just say the apocalypse did happen. Let's just say the apocalypse did happen. Nostradamus is right, and we are in the end game of the story. I would imagine, given how the apocalypse works, and given how the apocalypse works in the Book of Revelations, in the Bible, and other religious texts, usually there's gonna be a portal from hell, and devils are gonna come out of that portal from hell and gonna wreak havoc on Earth. So clearly, there's gotta be a way for devils to eventually come out to, for this apocalyptic event to happen, right? Again, just merely speaking from facts based on religious texts, right? Not necessarily rules of the Chainsaw Man world, but inspirations that Chainsaw Man is taking. If this primordial died, it could have been Dev who killed them. Yes, it could. Like, again, we still have no idea who this devil is. It could be Dev, could be Darkness. I don't think it's actually Darkness because it doesn't look the same as Darkness, but again, that could be because of reincarnation. We don't know. We do not know. It's all speculation. Every Chainsaw Man discussion so far has been nothing but speculations, and it could be right, it could be wrong. Like there's no right or wrong answer. It's merely speculation. We won't know until we actually get an answer or a reveal in the manga, which we haven't gotten yet. We're still getting a lot of questions, the things that we are building up to. Like, again, like how we talked about before, like we don't fully know the mythos behind the world of Chainsaw Man and how hell works in its entirety, right? We still don't know. The only information that we do know are information that our characters know. Like here's the question. How did Fami know that exactly 40 seconds ago a devil appeared? How does Nayuta knows exactly like last chapter that a devil appeared and he sent something terrible? Like how did those two know exactly a devil just appeared? Right? That's how. How did they know? Nayuta smelled it. Okay. Nayuta, we can kind of agree that she smelled it. A really good scent though, like a really good scent considering that she is inside Denji's apartment. But still, it's the fact that this appearance is so big, right? In terms of like the impact that it has. Like this being came out of nowhere and it disrupts the flow and rules of the world. That Fami instantly knows it, and Nayuta can instantly smells it. You know what I mean? It's it's like how powerful of a devil this is, or like how momentous this event is. Oh, I could not be more excited. Yep, it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be chaos. Even word. Hmm. Let me go back to the previous chapter. But here's the thing, though. Here's the weird thing, though. Us, Nayuta and Fami knows, but it seems like Yoru does not. Like Yoru saying something's wrong. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what's going on. She just knows that something is wrong, and that is after this dude fell from the building. Because at first I thought this was like a horseman thing, but apparently not because Yoru couldn't sense it. So Fami knows something that all of them don't know, right? Because Fami knows the name. Nayuta can only sense it, but she also doesn't know. And Yoru out here being the most useless out of all of them just doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Hmm. So many questions. So many questions. I don't think Yoru will clear up what's exactly we're dealing with, but it'll be Denji. Yoru is gonna run away, maybe fight, but ultimately Denji's gonna be the one who's like gonna come in and stop whatever this is, right? Because we're already setting it up, right? Nayuta smacking Denji's ass, telling him to get out of bed and do something. So next couple of chapters, we're probably gonna see Denji back at as Chainsaw Man fighting whatever devil this is, and it's a matter of is Denji going to find out, or if Denji gonna see Yoru or Asa in the mix or not. That's pretty much how I'm feeling the next couple of chapters are gonna go. I'm betting Fami works with other devils like the future devil. Oh, like definitely. Like Fami was working with the Eternity Devil. So like there's that. That's like obvious. But we don't know if Fami is working with, let's say, what we don't know if Fami is working with this devil. Let's say, like, we don't know, but she knows something that we don't know, which is frustrating because I want to know. Yoshida now also knows that something that we don't know, right? Because Fami told him the name. It's just the fact that Fami explicitly say or use she and her. Not it. Not Fami is not using it. She is straight up using she and her. Which is why I personally think that she is actually referencing Death Devil herself. But again, like we could be something completely different. That's fine. I miss Mr. Penguin too. I really do. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Because we have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm loving it. Let's see if all of our speculations come to fruition. Probably not. It's Fujimoto. But hey, who knows? Who knows? I want to see Chainsaw Man throwing up some concept like a nuclear bomb or something else that will unleash more chaos. Yoru gotta kill Chainsaw Man first and made him or at least make Denji puke those nuclear bombs. So some of the things that we still have no idea what's going on with the Chainsaw Man world, right? Number one, Fake Saw Man. We still have no idea what's going on with Fake Saw Man. The bring back power from the Blood Devil is also a thing that we still haven't touched yet. The hybrids and what happened to them at the end is still a mystery. Like, are they actually dead? Are they actually alive because they're hybrids? Fujimoto, are you gonna explain? Because we never really had a concrete answer to this. Who knows? Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in to Chainsaw Man. Hopefully next week we can continue reading Chainsaw Man. Otherwise, I'll give you guys an update. So, thank you all so much for tuning in and reading Chainsaw Man chapters 121 and 122 with me. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Once again, it's Chainsaw Man. Come on, it's Chainsaw Man. Of course, it's fun. It's fun to read and it's fun to speculate. And the plot thickens. Shit's about to get real. What's gonna happen? What is Fujimoto cooking? We have no idea. We're probably gonna get more questions next week. Let's be honest here. We're never gonna get answers. We're gonna get more questions. Anyways, thank you all so much. Once again, see you all next week. Have a good day. Take care. Peace.